Great. So-called green organizations, you know, those who are earth-friendly, get millions of your hard-earned tax dollars from Uncle Sam every year. But many of those same groups end up suing the federal government for even more.
And our own William LaJeunesse is live in Los Angeles tracking your taxes. Now, William, you said green pork before. I thought it was only green eggs and ham.
You know, in a typical legal fight, both sides pick up their own attorney's cost and they roll the dice. Not so when a nonprofit public interest group sues the federal government. In most cases, win, lose, or draw, taxpayers are paying the tab, up to $650 an hour for the nation's wealthiest environmental groups to file what many consider frivolous, even petty lawsuits.
These are all part of the Rocky Mountains.
Wyoming attorney Karen Bud Fallon knew environmental groups she faced in court were well-financed, but she was shocked to learn who paid their lofty legal bills.
Basically, the federal government is paying environmental groups to sue the federal government.
Since 2000, the Wild Earth Guardians, Natural Resources Defense Council, the Center for Biodiversity, and the Sierra Club have filed more than 2,200 cases against the federal government. Almost half, according to Bud Fallon, involve technicalities like missing a deadline or failing to abide by the letter of legislation, costing taxpayers millions.
There's simply not enough manpower and not enough time and not enough money for the government to comply with these time deadlines, and as soon as they miss a time deadline, the environmental groups sue.
And the government pays damages and attorney's fees, which can reach $650 an hour. Environmentalists say they're not getting rich, but forcing the feds to live up to their commitments.
When we have settled a lawsuit or prevailed in a lawsuit, we're not making money. We're simply getting compensated for the time that it took to process that case and uphold our vision, or the vision, behind our nation's environmental laws.
Now, to show you what kind of a racket this is, according to critics, one group, the Wild Earth Guardians, in 1 month filed petitions to list 700 endangered species. Now, each one of those filings requires the Fish and Wildlife Service to file and publish scientific findings within 90 days. They go 91 days, they get sued, and you lose. The CAA, they didn't buy enough hybrid cars. Those are the types of lawsuits that you're paying on. Gretchen, Steve?
Nice work if you can find it. All right, William LaJeunesse live in L.A.